Hi friends, I'm so glad you're here today. I was just getting ready to leave for the day so that I could stop at the hair store to buy some hair products for my daughters. My daughters wear their hair in many different ways. Sometimes it's curly, sometimes it's poofy, sometimes it's worn in braids. There's a lot of different ways we can style their hair, and they can be proud to know that their hair is beautiful. Some of the products that I need to get are shampoo and conditioner, which is used to clean their hair, grease, which is used to help their hair and scalp to not get dry, and a bonnet for them to wear to bed so that their hairstyle can be protected while they sleep. Do you ever use any of these products? We have a lot of different hair items that we can use that are made just for the kinds of hair we each have. And there's a lot of people who we can thank for those items. Oh, hey, say, how about before I leave, I tell you about one of them? Let's look at the vision board. This is Sarah Breedlove, better known as Madam C.J. Walker, and she was both one of the first women to ever become a millionaire, and she created many hair products that were made for the kind of hair that people of color have. Sarah was born on December 23, 1867 in Delta, Louisiana. She was one out of 6 children, and she was the first child to be born into freedom, which means she was protected from becoming a slave. Sarah became an orphan by the time she was 7 years old because both of her parents passed away. She moved in with her older sister Lavinia and her husband and worked from that young age as a servant. And Sarah only had 3 months of education, which she received during Sunday school at church. Throughout her life, Sarah had one daughter named Eulalia from her first marriage, and she married 3 times in total. Her third marriage in 1906 was to Charles Joseph Walker, and that is where she became known as Madam C.J. Walker. In 1885, Walker and her daughter moved to St. Louis, Missouri, where 3 of her brothers lived, and she found a job doing laundry, only making just a little over $1 a day. During these times, Walker suffered from severe dandruff in her hair and baldness, and this was because around these times, homes didn't have plumbing or electricity, so there were no lights at night and no running water to take showers every day or wash her hair like we can today. Sarah had learned a little about hair care from her brothers who were barbers, but around 1904, she met a lady named Annie Malone who was selling her own hair care products. Sarah began working for Annie and selling her products, and by 1906, Sarah had her own hair care business with her husband, C.J. Walker, as her business partner. She even made her daughter Eulalia in charge of taking care of orders by mail while she and her husband traveled throughout the United States to grow the business. In 1908, Mr. and Mrs. C.J. Walker moved to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and opened up a beauty shop and Laelia College to train people on how to do hair. In 1910, Sarah moved her business to Indianapolis, and that's where she set the headquarters for the Madam C.J. Walker Manufacturing Company. In Indianapolis, Sarah built her home and a factory, as well as a hair salon and a beauty school so that she can train her employees, and she even added a laboratory to help with research to develop new hair products. Sarah's main focus was to help your hair grow and condition your scalp by using her products. She employed all women to be sales agents and show how the products worked, and by 1917, she had given jobs to over 20,000 women. And not only did she give women jobs, but she also taught many other women how to build their own businesses. Madam C.J. Walker passed away at the age of 51 in 1919, and her company grew even larger after she died because her business began to reach into other countries, not just the United States, and her daughter became the president of the business until she passed away. Aside from hair care, Sarah received many awards, and she fought for change in many different ways for African American people. One of the inventions most people say she created is the hot comb, which is a metal comb that uses heat to help comb through tough hair. The truth is, however, is a Frenchman by the name of Marcel Gratteau actually made this item popular in the 1870s, but Sarah found a way to make the product better by putting more space between the teeth on the comb, and that made the hot comb even more popular. And because of that, people are still straightening their hair today. So Madam C.J. Walker should have her own holiday because she really created her own lane in the African American hair care business, and many people around the world still use her ideas, her products, and the hot comb to this day. Well, I better run. I have to get to the hair store before it closes. See you later. And next time a trusted adult does your hair, think of Madam C.J. Walker. Hey, maybe you'll even create new products for the world to use when you're older. You never know. Bye for now.